Okay, so it's, I believe, my 9th quick draft. Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Let's get started. Right, Cosmium Confluence, a 4-mana sorcery. Choose 3, and you may choose the same mode more than once. Okay, interesting. Search your library for a cave, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Put 3+1/+1 counters on a cave you control, and it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. It's still land. Destroy target enchantment. So what you're saying is I can have a 9/9. I can turn one of my lands into a 9/9 haste. I think that's the main thing we're going to be doing with this. But obviously you're going to need 6 untapped lands to do that usually. Yeah, that sounds good enough to build around. You can even splash this as well. Suppose you might want some caves. Oh, it has to be a cave. Yeah, the counters can only go on a cave. Alright. And this is a case of which colour is going with green. Well, we do have a Cavern Stomper here, which is a big nasty creature. Okay, that explores. Bring a creature back, and it explores a couple of times. So green-black is usually the self-mill deck. We don't want to mill Cosmium Confluence off the top. So I don't think I want to play with black. So Yoa's Justice is I've never seen anyone play this. It's interesting though. If we're looking at commons, let's see. I do like Inverted Iceberg. That's a good card. Whaling Pirates is a good card. Scout's a good card as well. If we were to go for Cavern Stomper, we're kind of saying, right, we're going to ramp out a really good 5-drop and a big creature. It gives us a plan. That's what I'm going for. Okay, we've got a Cenote Scout. Actually really good. That's a 2/2 on turn 1 a lot of the time. Explorer's Cache makes creatures bigger. Not sure about that. There's a Kin Caller here. There is a Hidden Nursery, which would be the first cave. Maybe we need to take this cave before we... we'll probably get other chances to get caves, but that's the green cave. Yeah, we probably want to make sure we've got a good cave. So I'm going to take that. I'd have loved to take that 1 mana card. Okay. Hurl into history. Yeah, you can counter something and then discover X. It seems really good as a counter spell. I think I tried playing it once and never got to cast it. Petrify is a good removal card. We could just stick with green. And I think I would rather get a cheaper creature like a River Herald Guide. Or we could take a Captivating Cave. And then we've got 2 caves, and we're probably fine for caves. And just hopefully we get one of these green cards on the next pick. So, yeah. We'll take the cave, and now we don't need to worry. Green deck does need removal, so you get the Final Strike or the Bristleback. It's another big creature. I'll take the Final Strike. And actually, Turns out we're going to get a lot of caves, it looks like. I think I'll take the cave over the edge. Isn't that exciting to me? Let's take a third cave. So many explorers caches. Runaway boulder. I'll take an okay one-drop creature over the explorer's cache. You just need creatures, I think, at a certain point. Deathcat Marionette's okay, but Cartographer's Companion is okay. Malamet Brawler. We need 2-drops, I think. We don't have a 2-drop yet. Let's get a relevant 2-drop. Spelunking. Lands you control into the battlefield untapped. You draw a card when it comes to play, so it doesn't cost you a card. And it's ramp if you have an additional land. And you can gain life if it's a cave. It looks weird, but maybe it's fine. Let's try Spelunking. Yeah, just go for the artifact here. We're still not going to commit to a second color. I want to wait for that that rare. So another companion here, or just there've been so many explorers caches. I feel obliged to take one and try it out. Over the edge as well, sure. And now we are going to commit to some kind of colour. That could protect my creatures. I might have an important creature to protect, so that probably makes sense. I will sideboard it straight away, though. What about Canonized in Blood? So if you descend, you get a counter on something. Yeah, that's quite an interesting card. Why is that like almost last pick? Obviously, I don't want to... My problem with black was milling Cosmium Confluence off the top. But this... the Hunter's Blowgun, I'm not that excited about. I suppose it does give you reach. Yeah, I want to try Canonized in Blood, potentially. I'll put it in the sideboard. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, I guess we're blue-green. Deepfathom Echo, 4/4 for 4. Explores at the beginning of combat, and then it can become a copy of another creature. Yeah, that seems cool. I like that. If we're really lucky, we get Nikanza or Poison Dart Frog as our next pick from this pack. Okay, Thrashing Brontodon, great 3-drop creature. Or we could go for the big flyer. I think we go for the 3-drop. River Herald Scout, Hidden Cataract, Mineshaft Spider, all very good. I'll take the Brontodon, I think that is the best one. Earthshaker Dreadmore, very expensive. We've got a ramp card here. We can bring a cave back to the battlefield with that. I've not really tried this ramp card, it might be good. Capybara and Brackish Blunder. We might just be splashing blue for this. No need to take more blue cards if we don't have to. Dinosaur-wise, we do have 2 dinosaurs. I don't know if it justifies the Earthshaker Dreadmore. I think I'm going to try Glimpse the Core, honestly, because I've not tried it yet. It's a pretty good ramp card, actually, I think. Okay. So we've got some blue things here. Out of air. Waterwind Scout is just a good blue card, so I think we'll go for that one. There's another Hidden Nursery there. If we want a fourth cave, but maybe we don't need a fourth cave. River Herald Scout explores Sage of Days is quite good, or we can have another big creature. Are we going for 2-drop blue creatures? That's a good question. Let's look at this. Yeah, we need about 3 2-drops and a 3-drop, I would say. Cavern Stomper. It's a good chance to get another Cavern Stomper. Let's be greedy. Okay, here's a cave. You need a lot of caves for this to actually become a creature, but I'm hopeful. Walk with the Ancestors. Brings a permanent back, but you can't get your Cosmium Influence back with this. No, I think I like Walk with the Ancestors more, so I'm going to go with that. Okay, this person can only make dinosaurs, so we have 3 dinosaurs. Is it good enough, or is this? We might go Sage of Days. Yeah, I'll take this. Let's see. We might use this one. Unlucky drop or the Malamet Veteran. Yeah, Malamet Veteran's good, or we can get another cave. I don't know, maybe it's time to... Yeah, it's a good 5-drop. Let's go for that. Another Seeker of Sunlight. We definitely need more 2-drops. I think we go for the Compass Gnome. Okay, Hidden Cataract is pretty good. Let's Runaway Boulder. Let's take the blue one. 4-drop. We're not going to take the Necropolis. Staggering size. Yeah, we'll try a Disturbed Slumber. At least that can stop a flyer. So we've got 2 blue cards. We get a blue rare here. Deeproot Pilgrimage. Okay, Merfolk are good then with this. We'll take that. We've got 2 Merfolk, I think. This is a Merfolk. I don't know if we play that card. I don't know if we have enough Merfolk to justify it. Almost certainly not, I would say. Kaslem Stonetree crafts with cave, and we've got 4 caves, so I think that's playable. I don't think we need a 3rd Cavern Stomper. I think we take the Stonetree. I think we're ramping. Right, I think I like Nurturing Bristleback here. Lodestone Needle could be a nice bit of removal, but I think we might keep blue to a minimum. This does let you explore, though. That's the only thing. And that's a 3-drop that explores. Arguably, we don't need more 3-drops. I think a Lodestone Needle is really good. We'll see if we can play that in the deck. Another Huatli's Final Strike. I think we're very low on removal, so I think that's going to be necessary. Right, Malamet Veteran or a Volatile Fault here, I think. There's also Buried Treasure. I think I'll take another Veteran. Twists and Turns, now that is a card to get this late. So a nice explore card. Just another 2-drop creature there, not that exciting, but I think, yeah, maybe we just have to take that. Marauding Brinefang, yeah, let's take something which can get me an island. Sage of Days or Over the Edge. Over the Edge. Might have it here. Well, maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Sage of Days is the thing we go for. I don't want any of these really. Okay, Sideboard, a Pirate Hat, or maybe a Self-Reflection. Didact Echo is fine. Swashbuckler's Whip. Yeah, that's actually potentially pretty good. We can pick up a late cave there, that's good. So some kind of blue-green explore deck, it looks like. Got quite a few cards we need to cut. We might keep Volatile Fault, I think. It's sort of equalise the number of islands and forests, which doesn't seem quite right to me. I think let's just do a count on the number of merfolk. It's 3 merfolk. Yeah, this doesn't even make a merfolk when it comes into play. I don't think it's playable. Sage of Days is like a fixing card, but it's a fixing card in my splash colour. Let's say blue is definitely a splash colour, so we don't want to play Sage of Days. Waterwind Scout is fine. Lodestone Needle is a removal. Didact Echo's fine, I think. We'll just see if we can cut anything from green. I think, well, let's look at artifacts. Not that excited by Disruptor Wonderglyph. Guess that helps us explore. So maybe we want a companion. The Compass Gnome can dig out a cave if we need it. But I'm going to actually say we probably don't need either of these artifacts, because we have so much explore. Swashbuckler's Whip is maybe a necessary removal card. Ixalan's Lawkeeper, how many dinosaurs have we got? That's another question. We have 5. Is it really worth it for only 5 dinosaurs in the deck? I don't think so, honestly. I don't think that's how we're going to cast the dinosaurs. cut that. Disturb Slumber is always optional, I think. Explorer's Cache, oh, is this optional? It kind of feels very optional. But we want our ramp card. Malamet Brawlers they're kind of filler 2-drop creatures. But we need a certain number of 2-drops to be consistent. So we're down to 5 already. I think actually the Compass Gnome comes back in. I think you probably need a minimum of 6 2-drops, I would say. And as long as we're happy with the 3 1-drops, that's probably fine. Waterwind Scout, I think maybe that gets cut because we're not doing the Merfolk thing. We're not going to cast that on curve consistently enough. Spelunking seems kind of silly. I've only got a couple of tap lands. It does let you ramp. It's like a Kaslem Stonetree a little bit. Maybe we play a silly card like that. And maybe we drop a 5-drop. Maybe we drop one of the veterans. And then it's 40 cards. And we keep a lot of big creatures because we want to have something to ramp out. Okay, yeah, I think that's a decent first pass at a deck. I suppose instead of Spelunking, we could just play a Cartographer's Companion to make a map token. But I've played this Companion quite a lot. I might want to try something different here. Yeah, I'll give it some thought. So that'll be end of part 1. Thanks for watching so far. Okay, and I'm back. Yeah, I've made an adjustment to the deck. I decided to cut Didact Echo. I've put Waterwind Scout back in, because it's another Explore trigger in the deck. Just seems to make more sense to go with Twists and Turns. That's what I was thinking. And I decided I want to at least try out Explorer's Cache. It doesn't thrill me, but I've not played with it before. And it might go well on something, with a cheap flyer like Waterwind Scout. And lots of exploring things. So I did cut something for that, obviously. Yeah, I've cut Spelunking. I thought, yeah, Spelunking basically, it's maybe draw a card, gain 4 life, and ramp out a land from your hand. Yeah, it doesn't excite me at all. It doesn't turn into a creature later like the Stonetree thing. So yeah, it's just not as good as the Stonetree. Yeah, so that's my reasoning there. And I'll just go for it. I'll just see how we do here. There we go, successfully added. Fully expect to go 0-3. But let's see. You know what? I didn't change the land composition in the deck. We'll see if I'm allowed to cancel before. Because it's almost certainly got the same number of islands as forests, and we have literally 3 blue cards. just realised that was something I missed. So we have 2 more forests than islands. I think I'm not going to go overboard. We'll drop 1 island. We'll say, okay, that's 9 green sources plus the bristleback, so that's 10, and basically 6 blue sources. Probably okay. Yeah, let's go with that. 10 green sources should be pretty consistent. Okay, yeah, no forests in the hand, but we've got Captivating Cave. Well, sure, we'll keep it. We'll probably go for a scout. Oh, there's the forest. There you go. So it might be a bit of a slow start. We just we only have 3 drops. Okay, twists and turns found. Oh, this is the double strike. Well, that's a good start for him. So, and if he's got removal for my creature, I'm in deep trouble. Volatile Fault there. So you get to scry 1, then explore whenever you would explore. Oh, of course, yeah. I.e. if you play this when you have a creature in play, then one of your creatures gets to explore. So I could have played it after this creature, that might have been better. Oh no, oh no, oh thank God for that bit of land. So, you know, taking 4 damage a turn is not ideal, I would say. Let's we could explore. Do we want that extra land? Maybe we don't want that extra land. And we can play him next turn. And I can attack. Okay, yeah, this gets to be unblockable to some extent. I feel like he's winning the race here. So that's a big blocker on the ground. He just has to explore, and that's unblockable. So, could be 5 damage this turn I'm taking. Oh, that's 2 extra damage every turn as well. Oh god. Yeah, it needs 4 opponents in the graveyard for that to actually do something. Bit of vigilance wouldn't go amiss around about now, I'm thinking. So he's going to hit back for 5 in the air. Maybe 8 damage. If he can double explore it, I could be dead. can destroy that. I've got a disenchant. I think I want to play the Stonetree. Put a land onto the battlefield. Let's have a Hidden Nursery. Oh, that's transformed. Okay, and I can find creature cards. Right. So, a bit risky. Attack with both of those. And it's just going to be a close finish, I suppose. He's going to block there. And something gets to explore. Aha. Yeah. That's a good point. He gets a land. That gets to be unblockable. But I am going to disenchant this. Can he still win this turn? It's like 4 damage. Probably got a removal for one of my guys, I would guess. Or another blocker. Yeah, 2 blockers. Blockers for both of my guys. That's so annoying. Okay. Right, I can play my Brinefang now. I think I've got to try and block flyers here. Because I'm not winning here. I think I should attack on the ground and block in the air. Just try and stay alive, really. And I just lose if he's got... You see, well, he could always have... no, you see, trample... I'm just thinking. Captivating Cave. I don't have 10 mana, do I? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually have 9 mana. So, I couldn't have made that a 9 power creature. But it was an interesting idea. Right. Yeah, we want that one. We might be dead here. That's explore, so that's going to be 3 damage. And his flyer gets through, so I lose. I went a bit aggressive, I suppose. I could have been blocking his flyer. Obviously, in hindsight, would have made a lot more sense. And that's all we can do. But we have very limited amounts of removal in this deck. And we used 1 on the double striker straight away. That seemed to make the most sense. And they went unblockable flyer, basically. Or some combination of that. Racing seemed to make sense. Oh, this is such a slow hand. We might get this guy on turn 4. And I'm going second as well. Well, we might draw cheap cards. We can hope. Oh, that's good. Okay, we have a turn 3 play. So suddenly it's looking okay. See if we can get... Yeah, we've got our cool card, so maybe we can get a chance to play it. There is another land, that's good. Right, he is 3 colours. He's hit all 3 colours in 3 turns. Well, we assume it's 3 colours. which is a bad sign for me. Forgotten Monument, nice, okay. So, I will go with the Brontodon, honestly. Chart a course. Nice little card draw thing. And the Vigilance Snail. Okay, very interesting. That can that is an artifact I could blow up, and then that would let me attack. I'm going to play a Deepfathom Echo. There's no point attacking. Compass Gnome. No, I don't think so. Decline that. So this gets to be 4/4. Sorry, 4/1. Yeah. Well, we can tap his best creature. That seems good. And I could go crazy. I could over the edge and have this guy explore twice so he can't get double blocked. And kill. Explorer's Cache. It's pretty cool, but let's get rid of it. And yeah. Okay. Two big early creatures did the trick. So we're not going to be 0-3. That's we're off the mark. I thought with his 3 colours ready there he might have something. Yes, twists and turns, glimpse the core. We can get a forest there. This gets me to 3 land. Okay, lots of non-creature cards, but we'll try and get to the creatures. We'll glimpse the core. Get our forest into play. And then with that guy, forest cycling, that's we hit 5 land. Would just be nice if we had a creature we could cast. Then we could over the edge and explore with it. I wonder if we'll get to activate Swashbuckler's Whip with for 8 mana. That might be nice. It's another card I haven't tried yet, but I've been thinking about. It's quite tempting to try and play this. I do like reach, and tapping things down seems good. My opponent might have disconnected here. Alright, well, Compass Gnome. There's a turn up for the books. So, we can Compass Gnome. We can put a land on top. Yes. Let's put a cave on top. Let's put Captivating Cave on top. Or even a Hidden Cataract. And then let's over the edge and have this guy explore. And then you just keep that on top because you want to draw that land. Oh, Brinefang gets me another land. Yeah. And he gets, yeah, to 3-2. So they're both big boys, aren't they? Cost 7. I think we have to just be sensible and give up one of these land cyclers so we can get to 6 mana next turn and have enough to play the Cavern Stomper. I think that makes sense. Now he did do something. He's got back into the game. He knows I've got the Brinefang. I think against black you want multiple. The more creatures, the better against the sacrifice, the very popular sacrifice artifacts. I think we discard the Brinefang, and so you keep the one that makes 2 creatures. Right, Island Cycle this guy, please. Draw another island for good measure. It's good we get to play Bristleback next turn, guaranteed. He's got a block here. I'll play my Cavern Stomper and scry for 2. We don't need any more land, so we can... Oh, let's have 2 removal spells on top. Sounds good to me. No attacks, right. Okay, Didact Echo. Oh yeah, he's tapped that for blue mana. He's splashing with that card. Oh yeah, that gets to become a land. Okay, that's nice. This thing... Yeah, power 2 or less. He only has like 5 power, so I can just quite happily attack with this guy. And he can block with his freebooter if he likes. Because I'm obviously going to play my other big creature. Oh yeah, he can sack with that. It's annoying. And we'll play this big creature. And we can equip this onto something. Equip it onto the 5. Hey, how about the 3/3? Yeah. It's a bat colony with 2 bats because he's tapped 2 caves. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. And caves will pump the creatures. Okie doke. Well, Cavern Stomper, I think, wants to be unblockable here. It can be blocked by a Didact Echo. I think, on balance, what I'm going to do is attack like that. And I just, yeah, let's see what blocks he goes for. I'll let him do some blocking, I think. Right. Okay, triple block on the 5/5. He has one black mana left. Alright. So, yeah, Huatli's final strike. This creature will take out the Didact Echo. Saving the 5/5 in theory. Okay, get sacrificed, of course, but kill the Acolyte. Another bat colony with 2 bats. Nice. Do I want to go crazy and use the whip to discover 10? Or do I just win? He's going to concede at first. No, let's not be crazy. Let's, yeah, all attack. I've got to activate this so I actually win. He might have something. Okay, he has something. So what does it do? Counter an activated or triggered ability. So he could counter my being unblockable. And I can't. That's very interesting. So that it's going to get blocked. Well, I could save the dinosaur, but I think I won't in this case. Thing, yeah, we can use that. Instant speed. But yeah, not seen somebody play bat colony against me, let alone 2 bat colonies. Very interesting 3-color deck. Sort of using Forgotten Monument to cast the other 2 colours in the deck. Pretty unique. If you can turn this around, it'll be some game, I think. half expecting a third bat colony here. Okay, pass to attackers. We're going to use this. Oh yeah, we got a creature, that's nice. Right, make him unblockable. Let's have another look at Bat Colony. So for each mana spent from a cave spent to cast it, you get a 1/1 bat flying bat creature. So that costs 3 mana. You could get 3 bats potentially. Yeah. I think that's the second win. So that's nice. And the ramp deck did what it's supposed to do, ramped out some big creatures. I think from a 2-land start, I think, as well. But we drew some ramp cards. Let's see, got a 1-drop, that's nice. We have a Lodestone Needle, we don't want to play straight away. So yeah, we've got two of the removal cards. Lodestone Needle, it crafts with an artifact. We don't have that many artifacts to craft with. It might not be a great idea in this deck. It just occurs to me. I think I might drop it. It's a nice removal spell, but I'm not sure we can justify it really. Puzzle door, popular choice. Okay, Volatile Fault. Now we will Lodestone Needle. So we've got a total of 5 land. We might play a turn 6 Cavern Stomper. Do we Plundering Pirate? Huatli's Final Strike, the Pirate, and hit for 2. Seems a little bit little bit crap. But it's probably saving us from 3 damage next turn. Unless he's got a surprise with the treasure. So we both have volatile faults. Oh, right, it's one of these Captain Storm decks that somehow didn't play Captain Storm on turn 2, as they usually do. He'll probably play the one he's got in his hand. Okay. Right, we have Over the Edge. Do we want to disenchant this thing? Well, we could actually explore here. Okay, land off the top. Hold Over the Edge until he turns that into a big horrible thingy, I think. Then at least he'll have wasted his mana doing that. We'll see. He has no artifacts. Ah, he has Puzzle Door in the graveyard. Right. Yeah, I think this is the plan. Get a land, use the treasure. That becomes a huge Titan. That is sorcery speed though, so it sort of delays my Cavern Stomper, but what are you going to do, really? This guy gets to attack for 3, of course. So, yeah. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. That is definitely an artifact. We can play out tap land. We can explore another land. It's all good. So he's got rid of an Abrade. What's something else on top? There's a Pirate Hat. Okay, Cavern Stomper it is. Scry for 2. Oh, Cavern Stomper into Bristleback. I don't think we need Glimpse the Core. I think we'll play the Hidden Nursery. No attacks. I mean, Lodestone Needle, it would be good if I had artifacts to upgrade it because I'm an explore deck, but I think, yeah, of course I have dropped those 2 artifact creatures. Maybe I should, or 3 artifact creatures. I could potentially bring them back in just to try and justify the Lodestone Needle. Well, Song of Stupefaction is a good one. That takes him down to 0 power. He's got a way of doing direct damage. Can maybe tap both of these if he wants, because it's not like I'm swinging through for huge amounts of damage. Yeah, another point of damage. Okay, he knows I've got the forest. I will play the forest. I will play the Nurturing Bristleback. Exactly 1. Still no permanents in the graveyard, so the Malamet Veteran's not looking very good. Maybe this guy's probably a waste of a slot in the deck. I suppose he's just, well, he's a 5/4 trample for 5. Maybe the trample part isn't very good. Maybe I should have a Didactic Echo instead, so I've got at least got another flyer. But I've got to remember I could basically tap 6 land and discover 4. Another option. So ping, ping. I think you can tap the Pirate Hat and the Sage. I think you can tap something when it's equipped. Or maybe not. Okay. Well, we just top decked another big creature. That's nice. Right, he's got a 4/4 here. So he's going to take out my dinosaur if I'm not careful. We'll attack with a 5/5. And I guess kill the 3/3, the 4/4. Play another big creature. Not as if I have reach, actually, so I mean, he could hit me with the Didactic Echo. You can hit him. Well, he can hit me this turn. I think he was summoning Sickness last turn. And he could equip the Pirate Hat and do 4, so I might be dead in 2 turns. Oh, he has another pumps thingy. So it's going to be 5 damage from that. Okay, something bad's happening. Dowsing Device. Oh no, that's another point of power. And does he have 4 or more artifacts? He has a couple. Another flyer, so I'm going to be very dead next turn. Oh really? And that gets haste as well. Maybe I'm dead this turn. Like, can you tap the enchantment? No, you can't tap enchantments. Okay, yes. So, is it 8 damage? I'm just thinking about blowing up his Volatile Fault. No, let's not do that. Not sure that would help me. Okay, my turn. We'll draw a land. Okay. I think we're gonna roll the dice. Well, we're on one. We're on 1 life. Even if I get through with everything, it's only 10 damage. If we could get rid of the Song of Stupefaction, however, and the Sage of Days, I think it's a bit of a long shot. Let's just do some discover. See what this does. We get a flying blocker. It's not going to be enough. We have not enough to do this. No. Just checking the Lodestone Needle craft with that. We can craft this with an artifact and then explore. Okay, let's do what we can. Let's Caslem Stonetree. Okay. Let's craft that with an artifact. Wait, what artifact? Caslem Stonetree in the graveyard. It does cost 1 mana to activate, unfortunately. Never mind. 3 attackers. So we only got up to 11 damage and we couldn't get rid of his block. I think that's a good game. Fathomless Descent is a pretty good card for taking power off the board. I did think about that card. Of course, it leaves the blocker behind, but you don't really care if you've got flyers and direct damage, is the point. Okay, 2 and 2. And I couldn't have been happier there with my big creatures. I got the got out the 7/7, then the 5/5 with a 3/3, and then the 6/7. But it wasn't quite enough. We've got Glimpse the Course, so we've got Ramp on turn 2. It's pretty good. We could get a turn 3 Deepfathom Echo, which is quite nice. He's got the Whip. Let's Glimpse the Core. Red-white, it's not black-white. It looks like it could be a swamp from a distance, but we're not going to be hopefully running into that sacrifice creature spell. So we'll play the Echo. He's got a treasure map, which is a really good card, by the way. Oh yeah, it's this guy just gets to explore every turn. It's pretty good. Treasure map is nice, so you get to scry basically 3 times. When he's scried 3 times, it becomes a land, and you can just gradually sacrifice treasures every turn. So it's like 3 scries and 3 cards eventually over 6 turns. You spend, well, 3 mana and 3 treasures it makes. And this is dead. It got petrified immediately. Well, I suppose we do have Thrashing Brontodon, who could remove that. But I think we go Malamet Veteran, seeing as we've got 5 mana. That can explore and get another removal spell. Yeah, let's copy that for a second. Did that do anything? No, I don't think it did anything. So this has 1 extra power in terms of base stats compared to the Deepfathom Echo. So we can definitely do something here. Let's do the Brontodon plan, and let's blow up the Petrify. That seems like fun to me. So it taps my blue mana naturally, but yeah, let's copy this creature and attack like that for 11. Does he have time to treasure map? Well, he's flipped the treasure map. He's got 6 mana, so he can do quite a lot this turn. Okay, that did it. Definitely a ramp victory. Yeah, Thrashing Brontodon MVP, I think, for getting rid of the Petrify. So that gets us to at least 50-50, which is nice. I think the 2 mana ramp card isn't bad. It's not amazing, but usually you need to spend 3 mana to ramp a land directly into play from your library. So I think it's definitely of note. Usually you see the put a snow-covered land into play for 2 mana in Explorer. There's quite a few popular decks that I've seen some decks playing that anyway. Right, I think we will do a Malamet Brawler, which you haven't seen yet. I'm not sure about. It's basically a grizzly bear. It's not very exciting. We might get to try the Explorer's Cache. But obviously, scrying every turn is pretty good. Especially in the early game. We either burn a removal card on this. Oh, he's just going to play the flanker and get 2 life and scry for 2, I guess. Okay, we could just play another Malamet Brawler, because at the moment I just can trade off with either of these. And we're a little bit behind, so just stay defensive. Oh, that's a good one. Well, we hit a land, and we really needed that. So one plan is play the Explorer's Cache and get one of these to 3/3. Or we could just go for the Waterwind Scout, which can kind of accomplish the same thing. I'm going to do it not on the Waterwind Scout, but on a Brawler. So that can, yeah, we can do a double explore. We can blow up the Golem as well with that. but we want a 5th land. So I think, well, if we want a 5th land, we could explore with that. I'll keep it. I think we can use that card. Okay, yeah, that's not good news. So we could take out the 4/4. It's a dinosaur. Or I could try a cheeky little double explore. Try and find a land. Oh god. Yeah, we have to graveyard that. Unfortunately. Well, both of them. Oh god. Well, yeah, that's amazing. Okay, let's get rid of both Cavern Stompers. Love that. Right. Not particularly. Explorer's Cache happens. And we start pumping up some other creatures. So we don't put all the eggs in one basket. And no attacks this turn. And that one dies. Okay, sure. And it's exiled, so it doesn't even get to put its tokens on the Explorer Cache. That's just incredibly cruel. Didn't even tap to attack, or he just had 6 mana. Discover 3 because you get because you're just happening to attack, so you get card advantage. Oh, and it gets to be 5/5, so it gets to trade with both of my things if I want to block. How utterly disgusting. Okay, no blocks. Okay, well, we hit a 5th land. I think you have to kill that 5/5, so the only way of doing that is using the token, the counter on there, and Huatli's Final Strike. Well, we could kill that guy. We could go aggressive, kill the Altasaur and swing in for 5, and then no, he gets too much card advantage. Kill that. And use the next one next turn, I guess. I'm not gonna trade with the Altasaur. And he has a second Quicksand Whirlpool, because of course he does. I'm not even attacking, he just happens to have 6 mana. So yeah, again, counters just do not go on the Explorer's Cache, which is the only reason for it being there. It's so dumb. Not to mention, yeah, I've had to get rid of both Cavern Stompers. It's just tragic. Okay, we'll trade here for the 3/1. It's not like I can put any extra tokens on this guy. And we're down to 5. Okay. So I build up 2 creatures to Huatli's Final Strike, and they just all end up dying. Well, Malamet Veteran can at least block. Do that. We got to see Explorer's Cache in all its glory. What can I say? Coming up against probably the only 2 exile spells I've seen in the entire run. Naturally. That's magic for you. We are just sort of dying in the air here. So, boy, we're dying from direct damage from this as well. So we actually need to kill both of these. This doesn't even have the decency to be an artifact creature that I can shoot out the sky with a Brontodon. Right. This puts yeah, it does put it into play tapped. Okay, yeah, let's do precisely nothing and just die, I think. Yeah, sometimes Magic is a simple game. You just get to your 6 mana and use your 6 mana removal spells on their big creatures they've been investing resources into. You just win. And you just top deck lovely big creatures that scry for you. Just when you're running out, maybe running out of options. Not that he needs that to win. Right, I see. Okay, sure. So what's the most I can do? Knocks up the flyer out of the air, and then block the 2/2. I mean, where did it all go wrong there? Yeah, he had 2 removal spells basically. I think that's where it went wrong. I invested in a couple of creatures. Yeah, we lost. He took out a 5/5 on the ground and 4/4 flyer. All right. Anyway, I think I'm gonna just try and forget about that game. Let's have a look at the deck. But I'm absolutely classic for having to ditch both Cavern Stompers off the top of the deck with my Explorer. It just really every aspect of that game was horrendous. Yeah, so we went green-blue Explore. I could have dropped the Lodestone Needle, but because it's hard to turn it into it's hard to transform it. But it is an Explore stick. So maybe I should have played Cartographer's Companion and a Wanderglyph just to have a couple more artifacts. Anyway, that's an aside. So this was okay. Basically, it's a ramp out big creatures deck. I tried this kind of thing earlier in the week, but I think I only had 2 big creatures, which was a big mistake. We fixed that today by having 4 big creatures and 3. Well, we had Cosmium Confluence. I did see it in game 2, but we won before we got a chance to play it, I think. This can get you a 9/9 creature, and you can attack with it on. Well, if you have 6 mana, because you need an untapped cave to be able to attack with it. But yeah, unfortunately, we didn't manage to see that one. But we saw the Deepfathom Echo a few times, and this is powerful. And it even copied a Malamet Veteran, so it could do an extra point of damage. So its second ability there was of some significance. Yeah, but ramp decks maybe quite high variance. I would say more than other decks. Not that consistent because you can hit the ramp and miss the the ramp payoffs. And if you don't hit the ramp, you tend to be a bit slow. There you go. And we had I tried to go for a few caves. Ended up with 5 caves just so I had a target for Cosmium Confluence. But there you go. Anyway, yeah. Not too bad. 3 wins, 3 losses. So I think that's the video. Thanks for watching.